There is a place within each of us, quiet, hidden, waiting for gentle attention. It is the place where our shadows dwell, where old wounds bloom in the dark, shaping the way we see ourselves and the world. Here, in the hush between heartbeats, our triggers are born. Imagine you are walking through a soft, indigo twilight, the air thick with the scent of memory. A mirror glimmers before you, surrounded by flickers of candlelight. In its surface, you see not just your reflection, but the shimmer of every experience that has ever left a mark on your soul. This is where we begin, with the understanding that our emotional triggers are not flaws, not weaknesses, but invitations to know ourselves more deeply. A trigger is a sudden surge, a wave of emotional reaction that feels bigger than the moment itself. Sometimes it is anger, sometimes fear, sometimes the ache of being unseen or unheard. It might rise up when someone speaks in a certain tone, when you hear a particular word, or when you witness an act that echoes something from long ago. In these moments, the past whispers to the present, and the child within you stirs. Why do we get triggered? The answer lies in the intricate web of our childhoods. Each of us, as children, absorbed the world with open hearts and unguarded minds. We learned what it meant to be loved, to be safe, to be worthy, often through the eyes and actions of those around us. When our needs for affection, understanding, or security went unmet, or when we were hurt by words or silence, our inner child learned to protect itself by burying pain deep within the subconscious. These buried wounds become the roots from which our triggers grow. Picture a garden at midnight. Some flowers open only in the darkness, their petals unfolding quietly, bravely, unseen. Your triggers are like these midnight blooms, signs that something within you is asking for light, for attention, for healing. Instead of pushing them away, what if you could tend to them with the same care you would offer a fragile seedling? What if you could listen to their story? The first step is awareness. When you notice a trigger, pause. Feel the sensation in your body, perhaps a tightness in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, a heat behind your eyes. Instead of reacting, observe. Breathe. Imagine yourself standing before that mirror again, the shadows curling softly at your feet. Ask yourself, whose voice am I hearing? Whose story am I reliving? Is this feeling truly about the present, or is it an echo from before? This is the moment to invite your inner child into the light. She may be small, vulnerable, perhaps terrified. She may remember moments of loneliness, rejection, or fear. But she is not alone now. You are here with her. When you witness your triggers with gentle curiosity, you are telling her, I see you, I am here for you, you are safe. Sometimes, your inner child needs words of comfort. Other times, she needs silence, a hand to hold, or the simple reassurance that her feelings are valid. Picture yourself holding her close, cradling her in the softness of your awareness. With each breath, you remind her that she is no longer trapped in the past. She is allowed to feel, to speak, to heal. Healing at the root is a journey of returning, not to the pain itself, but to the part of you that experienced it. It is a process of reparenting, of offering yourself the love, protection, and understanding you once needed. Each time you turn toward a trigger with compassion instead of judgment, you untangle a piece of the old story. You plant a new seed, in the darkness, yes, but one that will reach for the light. You do not have to do this alone. The shadows may feel overwhelming at times, but remember, even the darkest night is softened by the glow of a single candle. Each moment you spend in awareness, in gentle self-reflection is a flame you offer to your own heart. Over time, these flames grow, illuminating the corners of your soul that have waited so long to be seen. Let's pause together now. Place a hand over your heart if it feels comfortable. Feel the warmth of your own touch, the steady rhythm of your breath. Inhale slowly, as if you are drawing in the softness of twilight, the fragrance of blooming flowers. Exhale gently, releasing any tension, any judgment, any shame. With each breath, imagine you are creating space inside yourself, a sanctuary where all your feelings are welcome. As you breathe, let this affirmation settle into your body. This is not who I am, it is what happened to me. I am safe to feel, I am safe to heal. Notice how your body responds. Perhaps there is a subtle relaxation, a loosening of old knots. Perhaps there is a wave of emotion, sadness, relief, gratitude. Whatever arises, allow it to be. You are not here to fix or force anything. You are here to witness, to hold, to honor. Remember, triggers are not punishments. They are messages from your subconscious, asking for your attention. They are invitations to return home to yourself, to tend the garden of your inner world with patience and love. Each time you meet a trigger with softness, you are rewriting your relationship with your own history. You become both the healer and the healed. If you find yourself overwhelmed, remember that grounding is always available. When emotions feel too big, root yourself in the present moment. Feel the surface beneath you, the softness of a blanket, the firmness of the earth, the gentle weight of your own body. Listen for the subtle sounds around you, the hush of wind, the whisper of leaves, the distant song of night birds. Let these sensations anchor you here, now, in safety. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are not defined by the pain you carry. Beneath every trigger is a story of survival, of adaptation, of love-seeking expression. You're allowed to outgrow the patterns that once kept you safe. You are allowed to bloom, even in darkness. As you continue this journey, be gentle with yourself. Healing is not a straight line. Some days, the shadows will feel heavy. On others, you will sense the light breaking through. Trust that every step, every breath, every moment of awareness is enough. There is no rush. Your pace is perfect. When you feel ready, reflect on this gentle question. What is my inner child asking for in this moment? Perhaps it is reassurance, perhaps play, perhaps rest. Honor whatever arises. Offer yourself the kindness you might give to a dear friend, a soft word, a gentle embrace, a promise to keep showing up. Let yourself be surprised by your own resilience. Notice how, with each act of self-compassion, the roots of your triggers begin to loosen. The stories that once defined you become threads in a larger tapestry, one that includes joy, wisdom, and the courage to begin again. In the dreamscape of your healing, imagine a garden blooming in the night. Each flower is a part of you that has found its way through the darkness, reaching for the nourishment of your attention. Some petals are tinged with sorrow, others with hope. All are beautiful, all are worthy. You are the gardener, you are the light. As this moment draws to a close, let yourself linger in the softness you have created. Feel the gentle glow within, the subtle shift that comes from choosing to observe rather than react. Know that you can return to this sanctuary whenever you need. A ritual of presence, a space for reflection, a promise of healing. Before we part, let this affirmation echo softly in your heart. I am not my wounds. I am the love that heals them. Breathe in. Breathe out. Carry this light with you into the quiet spaces of your day and the hush of your night. Return whenever you need. This healing is yours, always waiting, always ready to welcome you home.